This is not one of those like, oh, it's really patient back and forth. This is going to be explosive fireworks, really just, you know, edge of your seat kind of a match.
They definitely go at each other when they play.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like the stakes are a little different. You might see a little bit more patience from either one of these players, but one of them might be going home. This is not a situation where you want to take it lightly. I hope they're not trolling because it's not going to be easy.
Oh, yeah. You see the water up there? Moist Hotashi. A despicable way to describe a human. But actually, the person who's sponsoring him and helping him get out to all these events, so you love to see it. Thanks to Team Moist. And Moist critical for making this happen, sending Hotashi to all these different events all over the world so he can equally troll and also place well.
No, I'm going to tell you right now, I love that Hotashi's been going out a lot more. I like the streams. I like the interaction that he does with his crowd, but also just the fact that the Hotashis, Nago Ryuki, is so nice. But here we go, Ino versus Nago, game number 1 on loser's side.
Pressure looks good early, 5P interruption there on the clone, and the stagger pressure doesn't work out. Both burst off the table.
Oh, air to air with the hard slash, gets a counter hit on top of it.
I love that adaptation. So we saw Daru throw the note high. He tried to 6P it through it early. That time he throws the note low and then air throws Hotashi right after. Wow, big send.
That's what I was talking about, that Gatling. At far S, there's the stroke. 2S goes for the spin to get the corner. Oh, that's done. That is done, and that's exactly what I was talking about. Ino turning on the offense. Daru knows that Hotashi is going to play back a little bit, and sometimes they get a little antsy, but we don't want to play that late game, get a little more range when that blood gauge goes up, and Hotashi's going for the auto pop.
Oh, yeah, that was a big throw in the corner, by the way, there from Daru. First on the table, Hotashi immediately spins.
Oh, the air dash.
That's a wall slump. It's going to be a guess here from Hotashi. Gets counter hit again, and Super's available.
And just strutting up, keeping the guess going. Look at me walk. BRC, you still got to hold this air dash S and the big stroke on top of it. Hotashi is in trouble, but he finds the 2S and gets a little bit of safety.
And in the big 2K on wake up, almost every knockdown Daru's challenge. He's just been waking up with buttons immediately because Hotashi as a player doesn't always do tight stuff. A lot of times he kind of like leaves a little bit of wiggle room and just has these big delays to catch people off guard, and Daru's not buying it. He's just hitting a button right away.
And Daru Ino likes to party. My man really likes to party. I'm surprised he doesn't keep confetti with him.
That's just what he does, you know. I mean, that's just the nature of the game he plays. No burst there. Half-life, 2 hits.
Tap does 6H, do it again. Big damage, and look how quick a round can go if Hotashi gets what he wants with Nago.
Oh yeah, and just gets chopped up there on the air dash. Rough round from Daru. Hotashi being right every time.
Proper guessing, it'll get you a dub. Lockdown right here, 2K, 2D.
That IFD was great. No cancel though. 2S from Daru.
Chemical love from a distance, but you gotta watch that blood gauge, getting a lot more range on some of those normals.
Oh, finishes the string and burst available. And yeah, that's a rough spot to burst. Pressure looks good. No meter here from Hotashi, but he's got blood to work with the throw. OTG doesn't kill, but chip is a big problem from Daru. Oh, and the clone.
The note, and you can see Hotashi feeling himself. He really likes to pick up steam in some of these situations. I really do like Hotashi's chances when he's feeling himself in tournament. I feel like he gets so much more confident. It really affects his play.
Yeah, definitely. He's a player who really feeds off this. You notice he doesn't wear headphones. He wants to hear it. He wants to hear the crowd. He wants to be in the moment rather than just listening to the game.
5K knows that Daru Ino wants to do an air dash at a certain range. There it is.
Looking for that burst bait does not work out, and because H-Stroke's not buff anymore, that burst bait a little bit rough. Look at the stagger pressure. She's going to explode, Steve, but so is Hotashi.
And this is exactly what I was talking about, comboing into the blood pop. There's the throw. Plenty of meter. You're still dead. Swing, better, swing. You're going through the glass.
Oh, yeah. That's one of those things where the pop was strategically placed. Even though you don't always want to pop there, sometimes it works out.
Comboing into that pop really does have a far S. Going for a stroke, really hoping Hotashi swings it.
Oh yeah, and look at Daru party in here, knowing that Hotashi's trying to challenge a lot, going for a lot of strokes, and then hides the overhead on the note.
Surprise party after the knockdown. Get scooped. Bye-bye. He threw it on the screen.
Yeah, Daru pointed at him and said, bye-bye, and Hotashi's like, all right, I'll give it up.
They just fighting all over the White House while they're having meetings.
Yeah, the explosion through the wall. TP start lost there. IB from Hotashi, but the jump D after caught him anyway.
Air dash pressure once again. going through the glass. Daru Ino can close out, getting a proper hit. There's a burst on the stage for Hotashi.
IB and then try to punish, but Daru is ready. Look at the life. Ooh, and the throw works out. Not enough to kill here.
And lots of meter, goes for the PRC on the Chemical Love. There's one for the stroke, fakes out the throw and goes for the air dash S. Or just the regular dash because it's Ino and she goes into the air. Daru really starting to unravel what Hotashi's trying to get away with.
Oh yeah, 2-1 here, and you gotta feel like things are just slipping away, right? The pace is so fast, and Hotashi's not finding these hits in the scramble, especially. That's a big hit, though.
One of the things that we have not been seeing, and we just saw it there, was 6P in this matchup. Doesn't really seem like there's a place for it in a lot of instances, and I'm really concerned about that, because I don't know how he's going to really stop Hotashi from swinging without getting that knockdown first.
No cancel there because the blood was high. Or it's a great advantage. Look at that. If you dodge the no, wow, what a slip.
Oh, you're dead.
Yeah, you know, I was going to say the note game so far has been played expertly from Daru. He's really navigated incredibly well in every scenario except right there where Hotashi just sent it.
Damage right here, gets the knockdown with the spike, the dive on the wall, and now going for the break. And look at the momentum Daru has going forward. Gets the counter hit on top of it, and still with the meter positive bonus. Super this time.
What a confirm too. Daru just ready every time, no matter where the hit is. Makes the wall break count, still has positive bonus. Backdash, BRC. Ooh, look for the burst just in case Hotashi hero burst, but he doesn't go for it.
Hotashi in trouble right now. On the verge of going home. After such a great state, after great showing at EVO.
We find the gold burst, this is big.
Beyblade.
The momentum switching here. Hotashi with a big chance. Still has bar here, does not do it on the wall, uses the far slash string to get the meter back.
Gets a little lower than that 50%, but still with the momentum.
He's gonna have super here at the end to the burst. Ooh, Fukyo's in. Fukyo's back a little too far. He doesn't get the pressure. Daru jumps the command grab, dives out, but it's chased and punished. Hotashi ties it up to a piece.
Oh gosh. I thought we were getting to the end there. You can see Hotashi patting his chest, checking his heart to make sure and stay calm, because I really thought that was over. Big exhale right there from Daru Ino as well.
Trying to stay composed. This is a tough one here too, because like, you know, when he starts to heat up, Hotashi is tough to slow down.
Want to see what the thought process is going forward into this next match as these guys get started.
And it's a big one so far too, where like, oh man, that 5P was beautiful at round start. Just caught the option. Hotashi looking good here. Stagger low looks good. No burst from Daru just yet. 5D misses.
PRC trying to make Daru Ino swing. Not taking the bait. Patience looking really strong. Lots of 2S's as we get to level 2 on the blood gauge.
Oh, and the burst there actually from Daru. He's down so much. Willing to commit it. I mean, if he gets hit here and dies, he's not going to have a burst next round.
Oh, wow. Air dash S gets the knockdown. Hold the note 6P to get through. Uh-oh, Gatling with the S and the RC to keep it. Hotashi, 5K to get the break, and this is set point now. What a rally.
He's going to party on round start here for sure because there's no burst available. If Hotashi gets a hit, you're going to explode. You got to be so careful as Daru here.
2S tries to go for the stroke. Calls out Hotashi's burst and big counter hit. This is going to hurt. Super. Oh, that is going to hurt.
Yeah, this builds a lot of burst gauge though, so Daru, even if he gets hit again, he's going to have burst. One more chance, but look at the damage on that.
Lots of blood. 2K goes for the twist, possibly looking for a jump. The burst is what Daru Ino goes for instead. Gold burst successful. 4S once again gets the meter, and that will be that. Hotashi takes out Daru Ino and stays alive in the bracket.
Top 4 of Evolution, but what a run from Daru, right? I mean, playing a character that I think a lot of people know is tough to pilot, right? It's not easy to make it with a character like Ino this far in the tournament, but makes it to 5th place here at Evolution alongside Peppery Splash. Extremely well played from Daru, but Hotashi is heating up. You can kind of feel it. That is a dangerous person in the losers bracket.
And you can see the camaraderie between these two as they walk off the stage. Lots of pats on the back like, yo, good games. I really do like what they do when they play each other. They show a lot of love to each other. Hotashi leaving it all on the stage was looking very, very like he was in danger for quite some time, but keeping it together. The Nago keeps him alive, and now going to be alive in that loser side bracket.
You know, with those two, right, it's good games today, but I'll see you again tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's that kind of a rivalry and
like it.
friendship, yeah.
I like
where
it.
you know those two are going to see each other again and play at another time, and it won't be that far away, right? Like, those are two players who you really expect to see all over the place.